Asked to write a rhyme about church. I can't think of much worse. A Northern Irish Catholic upbringing sends me running when I hear the bells ringing. Don't get me wrong, I used to sing that song, believed deeply in that and the Tooth Fairy.
Even wanted to be a priest, because then at least I could impart scripture with more rapture than the weekly sermon I was used to hearing, and no joke, I wrote to the Pope that it wasn't fair. I couldn't be an altar girl. Got every sacrament, even knew what they meant.
Then my friend's mum died. Aged 11, I couldn't hide my utter dismay that the world was this way.
At confession, I deviated from the usual session, asked Father what I could do to help my friend get through, and he said, "Pray for her." Sent me into a whirl. Cried in the graveyard. I found it too hard to trust in God to hear my sob, and why was he a he? Started to see the church hated me unless I made tea.
Another bless me father for I did sin. I confess my scepticism, and he said this century is one of great evil depravity. But hadn't every century been bad? And I knew that I had much more than my ancestors could dream. So he said it would seem the devil is in you.
But that seemed like an excuse to set me loose from the confessional box. He didn't take stock of my teenage questions, didn't deliver real lessons. He had better things to do, like letting the headmistress steal from school. So the bubble burst. It was the worst. The loss of belief, when that is your chief form of relief. Mum took it hard, but I wasn't a card. Refused to go to mass except at Christmas. Still taught Sunday school, told kids it was cool to love your neighbour, didn't just have to do God a favour. Helped at a religious group for the disabled, because everything in Oma is labelled with the sign of the cross. Can't help a cause without Jesus somewhere in the sauce.
Nearly had a panic attack at a school service. I thought, what have I done to deserve this? Sitting in this church that my ancestors worked to pay for, despite the wolves at the door, and still they wanted more, like my uncle sent to seminary, age 14, or missionary, only way to glean food for their hand.
The church in England stole the land. Now this church, the steeple, broke the backs of my people.